Hello, everyone, and welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that introduces you to the icons of cinema. Today, we celebrate an actor who has traversed decades of Hollywood history with unmistakable charisma and extraordinary versatility, Kurt Russell. He's a face synonymous with action films, but one who has also gifted us with memorable performances in every genre.
Born in Springfield, Massachusetts on March 17, 1951, Kurt Vogel Russell seemed destined for the world of entertainment. His father, Bing Russell, was also an actor, known for his role in the television series Bonanza. From a young age, Kurt was immersed in the atmosphere of film sets, making his debut at just 10 years old in various television series. His career took a decisive turn when, still a boy, he signed a 10-year contract with the Walt Disney Company, becoming one of the most beloved young stars of the 1970s. A fascinating tidbit is that shortly before his death in 1966, Walt Disney himself wrote the name Kurt Russell on a piece of paper, a gesture many interpret as a sign of the great faith he had in the young actor.
But Russell's life wasn't solely focused on cinema. For a time, he harbored the dream of becoming a professional baseball player, playing in the minor leagues until a shoulder injury forced him to return to acting full-time. His passion for sports has remained a constant throughout his life. His true rise to stardom came in the 1980s, thanks to an artistic partnership that would become legendary, his collaboration with director John Carpenter. It was Carpenter who cast him in the role that would transform him into an icon, Snake Plissken, in 1981's Escape from New York. In a dystopian future, Manhattan has become an open-air prison, and Plissken, a former war hero turned criminal, is sent on a suicide mission to rescue the President of the United States. Russell embodies the quintessential anti-hero, cynical, disillusioned, yet with his own code of honor. An interesting fact, the character's original name is Snake Plissken due to a snake tattoo, but in the Italian version it was changed to Iena, or hyena, for dubbing purposes. Furthermore, despite the title, most of the film was not shot in New York, but in St. Louis, Missouri, which at the time had urban areas perfect for a post-apocalyptic setting.
The following year, 1982, the Carpenter-Russell duo delivered another masterpiece, this time in the sci-fi horror genre, The Thing. At a remote research base in Antarctica, a group of scientists confronts a parasitic alien life form capable of perfectly imitating any organism. Russell plays R.J. MacReady, the helicopter pilot who becomes the group's leader. The film is a masterclass in tension and paranoia, with revolutionary special effects for its time, created by the very young Rob Bottin. Although now considered a cult classic, The Thing was a commercial failure at the time, perhaps because audiences preferred the more reassuring alien in E.T., which was released around the same time. A little-known fact, the voice of the computer MacReady plays chess against at the beginning of the film is that of Adrienne Barbeau, Carpenter's wife at the time.
1983 was the year of Silkwood, a dramatic film that showcased Russell's immense versatility. Directed by Mike Nichols, the film tells the true story of Karen Silkwood, a union activist who exposed the dangerous working conditions at a nuclear fuel production plant. Alongside Meryl Streep and Cher, Russell played the role of Karen's boyfriend, Drew Stevens. His powerful performance earned him a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actor, establishing him as a dramatic actor of great depth. A few years later, in 1987, Russell returned to a lighter tone with the romantic comedy Overboard, directed by Gary Marshall. In the film, he stars opposite his real-life partner, Goldie Hawn. She plays a wealthy and spoiled heiress who, after losing her memory, is adopted by a widowed carpenter, played by Russell, who convinces her that she is his wife and the mother of his children. The chemistry between the two actors is palpable and contributed to the film's great success, making it a classic of 1980s comedy. A remake of the film was also released in 2018.
Let's jump forward to 2015 to discuss Bone Tomahawk. This film is an unconventional and bold work, a Western that veers into raw horror. Russell portrays Sheriff Franklin Hunt, a tough and determined lawman who leads a rescue party to save citizens abducted by a tribe of troglodyte cannibals. The film takes its time building tension, focusing on dialogue and characters before exploding into a finale of graphic and shocking violence. Bone Tomahawk is a small, independent gem that once again demonstrates Russell's ability to choose unconventional roles and leave a lasting impression.
But one cannot speak of Kurt Russell without mentioning his personal life. Since 1983, he has been in a relationship with actress Goldie Hawn, one of Hollywood's most enduring and beloved couples. The two met on the set of a Disney film when they were very young, but their romance sparked years later. Despite being together for over 40 years, they have never married. They have one son together, Wyatt, who is also an actor, and Kurt raised Goldie's 2 children from a previous relationship, Kate and Oliver Hudson, as his own. The secret to their longevity? According to Goldie, fun, kindness, and a healthy sex life are essential. Kurt Russell's career is a fascinating journey through American cinema. He's an actor who has been an iconic action hero, an intense dramatic performer, and a brilliant comedic lead. Whether it's with the eye patch of Snake Plissken, the frosty beard of MacReady, or the sheriff's hat of Franklin Hunt, Kurt Russell has left an indelible mark on the collective imagination, proving that sometimes actors are truly born.
Thank you for listening to Actors Are Born. Join us next time for another legend of the silver screen.